Good morning at Coffee Beanery. We have some special guests today, but first you have Britton.
I'm Patty.
And Will.
And then we have our special guest. Debbie, you're on top. You want to say hi?
Hello.
And then Jennifer.
Hi.
Okay, and we are going to be blind tasting some coffee today.
Yes.
Which should be, it's always fun. Patty loves to brew things and not tell us what they are see if we can figure it out.
But I did promise Debbie I wasn't going to do anything weird, because I did not want to see her or Jennifer spit out coffee on live TV. That would be nice,
On live internet?
On live internet.
Is it even considered TV?
Whatever we're doing here, I don't want you to have to spit it out of your mouth. That would not be kind.
It's on the internet forever.
And to be fair, only Lori spits things out.
Yeah, that's true. She does that often.
Yeah, she does. She's just like, no, it's not doing it. It's
Sometimes
not down.
it's even like something she likes, and she'll put it in her mouth and just be like, I don't actually want that.
Yeah,
just spit it out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, so we've been threatening or talking about doing this for a while, having guests come on, and two of our very favorite people who always come on our lives graciously volunteered and said that they would join us. And we're just so happy to see you both. We just love you both because you're such great customers. And honestly, you both feel like friends. I message you guys all the time when I need something, or like, hey, or if Jennifer needs customer service things, she'll message me and we try to get it done, right? So
that's me being old and not knowing how else to contact you. I'm like, I talked to Patty once and she's in my message history, and now that's where I go.
That's okay. And you are always welcome to reach out to me anytime. I love that. I'm like, whatever you need.
Good morning, Bill.
I love that. Hey, Bill. And now you get to talk to Bill too.
Yeah, it's so nice to put a face to the name.
Yes.
We see the names all the time. We pull the orders, we see the names, but to actually
sometimes we write on your boxes,
Yep.
hey, happy to see you,
Yep.
So that's the fun of a small family business, right? We get to kind of know everybody.
Patty acts like she hasn't Facebook stalked all of you, though.
What? I would never. I don't know exactly where you all live. I'm just kidding.
She does too. I had to ask Debbie. I'm like, oh, where do you live? Because I just don't remember stuff like that. And Patty's like, oh, you live in. Yeah. She could probably find your house.
I've never been there. I swear.
Never looked it up.
Doesn't make me sound creepy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll go get some Grater's ice cream together, which, hey, I just got to add, after we talked about it, it came up, you can ship it to your house.
Yes.
Grater's ice cream. Okay. So Ohio has this thing. It's known, Grater's ice cream. And it is like this delicious, creamy, I don't know how they make this ice cream, but you guys, it is so good. And when you're in like the Cincy area, you've got to get it. I know. I'm just saying. And Debbie knows it's good. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. Debbie was telling me
in Columbus also.
In Columbus?
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, she was telling me that she tried the Hudsonville ice cream after our live last time.
How was it?
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
We had the Traverse City cherry and fudge.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Jennifer, what about you? Are there any delicacies in your area that you like is a must try?
I'm outside of Philadelphia, so
nice.
all of that.
Yeah.
What does that sound?
I wonder if they're messing on the window. So
they're totally cleaning the windows.
Okay.
We're getting the barrel rains. Am I saying barrel right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, we're getting the leftovers from Hurricane Barrel.
The Hurricane Barrel. I was
Right
like,
now,
what's I was thinking like a barrel.
Oh, yeah.
What's give me the barrel like? That makes a lot more sense.
That does make a lot more sense. But yeah, it literally sounded like somebody was like scooching on the window.
Yeah, I thought something was hitting outside.
Yeah.
That was very odd.
Yeah.
So I thought in Philadelphia, though, they have like some weird like rolled shaved ice or something. Is that it's like somewhere on the East Coast. Don't they have something weird like that?
We have rolled ice cream here.
It's not ice cream, though. It's like almost like more like shaved ice something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's super
Well, we have water ice.
Yeah,
Okay.
water ice.
Okay.
We don't have that.
I know we do have it.
What is
it's
that?
like it's not like a snow. I can't explain it. It's just you need to try it. It's like Rita's is like the go-to brand, and they are popping up all over the country. But
Italian ice.
It's kind of like Italian ice. But
Oh, I love Italian ice.
I love Italian ice, but yeah, I've heard
Ritas.
water ice.
Yeah.
I thought the difference was maybe they put cream in it or something. Is it creamy?
Well, they make some that are cream based and some that aren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've
That
never
sounds
had
good.
it.
Hey, Charles.
My dad's here. Explain water ice, Dad.
Not to put you on the spot, but yeah. Yeah.
It's not great. I don't think it's, what is it?
I don't know. It's not shaved ice, is it? It's very.
No, it's not shaved.
More pulverized.
My mom says it's more
Pulverized.
pulverized
Oh,
than
okay.
shaved.
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
check
go
that out.
on
First
an
thing I'm checking
adventure
out
now.
and figure out what water
Yeah.
ice is.
Okay, so the Philadelphia Philly cheesesteaks, is it with cheese whiz or is that like not good?
No, that's the way to get it. See, I don't eat.
Okay.
I'm bad. I'm a bad. I don't eat cheesesteaks, but I eat chicken cheesesteaks, and I don't like cheese whiz, so I just get them with provolone. But you can get them either way. But whiz
Okay.
is like the way to go. Apparently, I don't
Number
like it.
one sandwich in America is.
Number one sandwich in America.
That's right, Dad. Yes,
Yeah,
it
what do you
is.
guys
Okay, there was a sandwich contest that Esquire magazine used to have a TV show that was called The Best Sandwich in America. And they divided the country up into like 9 regions. And the guy would go around and each week he would eat 3 sandwiches. And surprisingly enough, when he got to Philadelphia, he didn't pick the cheesesteak. He picked the roast pork sandwich with broccoli rabe and provolone.
What?
Mm.
If you never had broccoli rabe and provolone on a sandwich,
No.
it's really, really good. To make a
Apparently.
long story short, that won as the best sandwich in America.
Interesting.
It's
That's really cool.
It's
There
a
you go.
Italian regional kind of thing.
Okay.
Awesome.
So we can get it in Philadelphia.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
all over the
Okay.
place.
There you
Okay.
go.
What is it
All
called?
over.
Is there like a name for it?
It's roast pork. It's
You
for a
gotta-
roast pork sandwich,
Pork sandwich.
Okay.
With the broccoli
and
rabe.
you get it with the broccoli rabe and provolone. And if you want to get spicy or something, put long hots on it.
Yeah.
Long hots are
Nice.
long, thin, hot peppers.
That
Oh,
sounds
Bill,
so
Bill
good.
and Will are really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yes,
coming out of
yes.
this strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
you gotta
good.
go to that area pretty soon.
Yeah, I might
don't
as well.
you?
Yeah, check
Take a
that.
little
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, well,
Like
we'll
you
travel
gotta
around.
do
Yeah.
you gotta do both the cheesesteak and the pulled pork.
Try both.
And you guys got the 2
Not
big
pulled pork,
competitors.
excuse me, roast pork.
What are the 2 big competitors out there? Geno's and
Cheetos and
Pat's.
Pat's.
and Pat's. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you guys have a preference? Are you
Yes, preference is neither.
good to
They are
know?
not,
Good
they
to
are
know.
not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best cheesesteaks in Philadelphia.
Tell
Okay,
us.
those are just the most advertised.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the tourist
Yeah.
trap.
go
Yeah.
on. Yeah, just go online and find the cheesesteaks in town.
Yep.
Okay.
If you go to South Street, which is a touristy area, but there's what's it? Jim's on South Street is a really
Jim's on
good,
South Street.
it's
Okay.
a really good cheesesteak.
Cool.
I'll get a chicken
All right.
Putting this
All
in,
right.
roll
All
it
right.
up.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
making
Adios.
plans.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Bye, I love
Appreciate your
that.
time. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so our Monaco store is kind of close to that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like,
But
I mean, they're right outside of
How
Pittsburgh.
do you know
So.
Yeah.
which one's one?
Yeah.
Should we try number 1 before they all get really
Oh
cold?
yeah, I know which one is which.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
which one's which?
Yeah, because they're in order. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to try
Yeah.
number 1.
You guys
no
ready?
idea
Yeah.
what
I'm
it
sorry
is.
if you're. Hopefully
Yes.
your coffee's not cold. By
I'm
on my
hungry now.
yapping.
I want
I
to.
know.
Oh,
I
come on,
know.
cheesesteaks. Yeah. Okay, so number 1, we'll try that one together.
All right, number
I'm
1.
gonna say that all of
smells
these
good.
coffees are on the milder side. There's not a ton of flavor. Not like crazy impactful, I'll say.
They're not super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird tasting them blind, isn't it? Because you have almost no
Yeah.
frame of reference.
Yeah.
Is that like a dark chocolate?
I'm tasting a nut. in
It's
here.
like
Pick up.
something, yeah, like almost on that like bitter chocolate side. It feels
Yeah, I
like.
would agree with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer, any thoughts?
I got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But then maybe like some caramel or something.
Okay.
There's something at the end that's like almost fruity or something.
So this flavor is chocolate truffle.
Chocolate.
So
Chocolate
that
Okay.
is your dark chocolate. I've been like really experimenting with different chocolate flavors lately.
Yeah.
Trying to get a more impactful chocolate. We have a chocolate indulgence flavor that I really
Yeah, we
like,
really
and I'm
like
trying to
that.
bring in other chocolates to see. I like this flavor. I think it's good. But
Yeah, it's not
Jen, it
bad.
didn't have a lot of flavor to you.
No, I couldn't get that. I don't know what's
Didn't
wrong
get that?
with me.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
that's fair. And that's the fun of R&D, right? Like you might taste something, you might taste something different. You were getting a nut, you were thinking of fruit or caramel,
like very at
you
the
know.
end.
Yeah.
But to me, it's got like more of that like dark, bitter chocolate taste than like a milky, creamy chocolate taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I love dark
definitely-
chocolate. That's my go-to, but I'm not, I don't know, it just
Mhm.
tastes like coffee to me. It's not
It
very strong.
fades away out really fast, I think.
Yeah.
the
Do you have
flavor.
cream in yours, Jennifer?
I don't. It's black.
Okay, we have cream in ours, so maybe that's the difference. Usually that brings out the flavor.
Mhm.
No, I thought about bringing some like almond milk or something with me, but I never put anything like coffee anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do it both ways when we R&D for real, not in here, but we'll do it black and then we'll do it with a little bit of cream. And then we do it as it cools also because the flavor still continues to change as
Yeah.
it cools, which is really interesting.
When I think the statistic is like 80% of people that drink flavored coffee add cream and sugar to it.
Wow.
So
That's wild.
It
yeah,
is. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you think about like 80% of your customers drinking it one way, you definitely want to try it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the boys will give me crap because they're like, oh, you know, we call it patty coffee here, right? It's loaded with cream and sugar. But hey, I'm like, hey, I'm just one
That's
of our
how people are drinking
customers.
it.
Yeah.
Well, and I can see how it is pretty mild just because that dark chocolate flavor is so close to coffee itself that it isn't, you know, it's not it's not a fruit. It's not, you know, it is kind of mild.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Whatever the dark chocolate one is that we did for the Claude Caca, that chocolate
Yeah.
cake, that was
Love that cake.
fabulous.
Yes.
I love that cake.
Yeah. That cake is so
Did
good.
you make that one?
I did. I've made it
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
It was way
Yeah.
prettier than mine
Yeah.
too. It's like a extra chewy fudgy brownie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got okay, you guys go guess what? So
Half and half.
we
Yeah.
have got some more
we're gonna
baking
do some
type
more
ones.
baking challenges.
I think we're gonna do like 3 baking challenges before the end of the year.
Also, Patty put the list out in an email.
I always do this on purpose because I know what Lori's gonna do.
Yeah, so my mom went and signed up for all her spots thinking she picked the easiest ones. She picked the hardest one on every single one.
Always. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You know you don't know how to do this. Like you can barely boil water. What are you doing?
It's very entertaining.
We like it.
I love the baking contests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
We
not
got a little
contests,
off track.
challenges.
She's so funny. She called me last week. I was on my way up north though. She called me out of the blue and she's like, when is your mom's birthday? And I'm like, it's the same day as your youngest daughter's birthday. And she's like, I'm making your mom a pie for her birthday. And I'm like, because we've been talking about doing it since she did the cherry pies.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'll put it in your calendar so you don't forget. So
That's cute.
and hopefully she pits the pitless cherries again. That was so sweet.
We have used that pitter though. I'm glad she has it because Grammy and Papa brought over cherries and we've had to pit them for the kids.
Yes. So Bill, half and half definitely brings out the flavored coffee. Absolutely. Like even the flavored people will tell you that you should always add creamer in our opinion.
Well, and that's what we're careful. We buy the not the French vanilla because that definitely tweaks the flavor too much.
Yeah.
But just the original.
Yeah.
And the French vanilla has sucralose in it, which drives me nuts.
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
No.
But you know what I do love is the Aldi French vanilla creamer. You guys go to Aldi ever?
I don't.
Once in a while.
Love Aldi.
Yeah. Do you guys have Aldi?
We do.
You do? Okay. Aldi's the best. You can't do your full grocery shopping there.
I do.
Right.
Do you?
Yeah, I do 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get pretty close.
Yeah. Like we always say like, man, it's so like affordable. How do people, especially with the prices of groceries now, how do people not shop at Aldi for other groceries? I'm an Aldi advertisement. Let me just get sponsored.
Get you on the payroll.
I am a terrible brand snob.
Are you?
That's true. And so when we first started shopping there, we were like, oh my God,
That's
what
how
are these
I am.
Cheez-Its? You know,
That's
what is
my problem.
Yeah. We've learned to love the brands, the other brands.
The
That's
little
fine.
whale goldfish are nasty though. Nothing can ever make those be good. But I like that most of the well, the name
foods?
brand stuff has dye still, but all the Aldi brand stuff has no dye, and they're not allowed to use a bunch of the preservatives that are in most everything else.
Yeah. And since you avoid food dye for the most part, or at least red, with your daughter.
Red, we completely avoid.
Yeah.
But
So important stuff. That's how we found Aldi initially. So
Also, to be fair, it's literally across the street from the office.
And that's the problem with where it is in my town. It's like at 10 minutes away. Both the two that are closest to me are like 10 minutes away. And my ShopRite is like 4.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got to
of
go where
course.
it's convenient for
100%.
sure. Got to go where it's convenient.
100%.
Yeah, where we live, everything's 15 minutes away, so it doesn't
Oh.
really matter.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Well, my Meijer and my Aldi are pretty equidistant, about half a block. So
Okay.
I love that you have Meijer too. Jennifer, you probably don't have Meijer by you, do you?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Michigan, Ohio, maybe Indiana, Illinois. I don't know if it's in Illinois as much.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
But yeah.
And
Meijer's
all
a good brand.
Meijer, well, all Meijers are not created equal because the one on Hill Road, I
Yeah.
will not shop at.
Yeah.
Their meat department stinks.
I've been in that one.
Ooh.
You have?
I have.
So that means you've been
Yeah.
close to us then. If you're ever this way
She
again,
has
you could have
a
stepped
really
by.
good friend in Flushing.
Oh, you do. You
Outside
told me
of
that
Flushing.
before. Well, then next, you
yeah.
guys. So you guys know though, if anybody's ever like in the area, you guys are free to stop in too. Like, I
We
mean,
do
and that's
tours.
I
everybody.
would
We
love
do
to do
tours.
that.
Yeah. We'll roast some coffee for you for roasting. We'll flavor it up. You know.
We're here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess in person. Yeah.
Yeah. We love that.
Yeah, we would love that. All right, second coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I digress. We always digress. You know this.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Number 2. Ooh.
And that's interesting. So to smell it, it doesn't smell like there's a whole lot going on, but to me, the flavor has a lot more going on.
Yeah, it smells really different than it tastes.
It's very subtle to
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Any
It
water?
almost has cinnamon, but I don't think it is cinnamon. Is it cinnamon?
It is cinnamon.
I,
There you go.
I was getting that joke. It tastes
This
like
is,
a cinnamon red hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you get, Debbie?
Are these
It tastes like
wild
a cinnamon
flavors?
red hot. Not
A cinnamon red hot. Okay.
Um,
I could be behind you on a
So it could
cinnamon
be
red
something
hot.
I
It's-
never even. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like cinnamon, so everything cinnamon to me is
Yeah.
like so cinnamon.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Right.
cinnamon
Yeah.
supreme.
Oh yes, Bill.
Yeah.
I was printing subscription labels this morning before I walked into this.
Yes.
So they should start shipping soon. They haven't run the coffee though, so that's fun. I'm
don't have
supposed
a-
to get the coffee today.
We don't have a drink with cinnamon and chocolate, do we?
I
Well,
don't
we've
think
done
so.
we've done like our Fiesta Mocha coffee before. That's like a cinnamon chocolate one.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I ever have done a chocolate cinnamon, which is funny because I love those flavors together. Sounds like I got some stuff to
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
a cinnamon.
So
Okay.
what did you get, Jennifer? What were you
I can't get past the cinnamon.
You
I mean,
can't.
like, I
Okay. So
I
you're just
definitely-
cinnamon.
I get a very subtle cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it?
This is eggnog.
This is
No.
eggnog.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Your face.
I've never had an eggnog in my life. So, is that what eggnog tastes like? I have no idea.
Wow.
You know, to be fair, I've never had eggnog. So
I don't like eggnog, but this is pretty good.
I don't mind once a year
Okay.
having like a teacup size of eggnog just to shock the
I'm
taste buds, but that's
with
about it.
Debbie on cinnamon red hot.
Mhm.
I feel like this is more like a red hot.
So we've done a cinnamon red hot coffee before.
Yeah.
When we did the gingerbread box, like maybe it was like one of our
Yes.
right?
The
Yeah,
first
and then the
Christmas.
cinnamon buttons in it. So
Mhm.
that was like a super intense cinnamon. This is definitely more muted. You can almost pick up a hint of the nutmeg that you're supposed to get with the eggnog, but eggnog to me was always like, am I drinking raw eggs? No, thank you.
Well,
I'm not
I would-
Rocky.
I would
You
have
know?
expected something more like creme brulee with a hint of cinnamon. That would have been more what I would have expected.
Yeah.
I guess.
What's in the cinnamon holiday blend? Like what else
In the-
besides?
So that one would be like cinnamon and like almond flavoring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
We
that
had
one.
somebody message us the other day and ask us to make that year round. And that one is,
Mhm.
is that our number one selling
I'll
flavor?
vote for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who
Michigan
would want that.
cherry is number 1, but I will say cinnamon is in top 5 and it's only out for 4 months.
Yeah. October through December. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is pretty crazy.
Yeah. That is a really good one.
I
Yeah.
still have some decaf hanging around though.
Yeah. Yeah. Decaf is like
Holiday
that
blend,
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody loves
Gotta
the
have my
holiday blend.
caffeine.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I'm with you on that.
But
I
I
don't
think
hate
we
the
still have
coffee.
3 bags.
No, I
Yeah.
don't hate it. I just would never call it eggnog.
No.
But again, I don't know what eggnog tastes like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Don't
Sure.
either.
yeah. It honestly, like thick drinks like that really gross me out. So
Like milkshakes?
I'm okay with a milkshake, I guess, but even Jason got those like thick fruit juices I don't like.
Oh, yeah.
Something about milkshake where it's like ice and supposed to be like ice creamy
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about shakes that we used to drink? Was that okay?
Yeah, because I kind of had ice. It was,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
supposed
Like a
to be like
protein
that.
with like
protein shake.
almond milk and like fruit and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, what
Cherry
are those
vanilla.
juices?
Yeah.
They're not the V8 ones, or are they V8? They're like really thick.
Oh, yeah. Like a
Oh.
tomato
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I just don't like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had cherry vanilla this morning, Bill? Oh, yeah.
Mm,
That one's super good.
yeah. Did you ladies try the cherry vanilla or any of the new flavors, the apricot, chocolate peanut butter?
I have them all in my my pod box, which I didn't realize I set up auto renew and I got it again. And I was like,
Oh.
"Look at all these pods come up."
Do you need to cancel it?
For next time, because I can't go through that many in a month. But
Oh,
it was
I'll
just
tell Jenna or
fun.
Jessica when we leave here to do
Somebody
that.
just did that. They
Yeah.
freaked out and they had signed up for like 5 repeating subscriptions. They were getting something like every week. I was like,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
they had no idea what they did. I'm like, just email us. We can help you.
Yeah, like don't scream at us. We'll fix it. Okay.
Yeah. but you did go set all these up.
But
We
I was so
promised you.
confused because it was like the day that, because my subscription was screwed up last month, but well, not screwed up. I just didn't realize it expired. So I had to renew it. And then that's why I was talking to Patty and I was like, oh my God, get me this month. And so that was coming a little later than usual. And then this coffee that you sent for today was coming. And so I had like 2 notifications that coffee was coming. And then I got a third one. I'm like, what is coming now? And then the box came and I thought it was this coffee and I opened it and it was like 48 pods. And I was like, oh God.
Now you just have a lot of coffee.
Well, the good news is that you won't run out for a minute, right?
Yeah.
That's the good news.
I mean, they're
I'm
good
so-
flavors. I do like the cherry vanilla. I like that one and the apricot are both really good.
Yeah, they're super different. I think they were really good additions to the lineup.
Yeah, I agree. And I like the flavors that are coming out this month in the Americano box, which I don't think we've really talked about yet.
No, because they
Americano
haven't
box?
shipped yet.
No.
Americana.
Yeah.
Oh, Americano.
It's like
Yeah.
a 4th of July kind of box, but after 4th of July.
Okay.
But more
Yeah.
like the flavors of America, like, this region or that region. But like
Yeah.
not Philadelphia cheesesteak or like
No.
or like do you know what I don't like, and I hope that this doesn't offend anybody, but like the Cincinnati Skyline chili with cinnamon in it.
Never had it.
What?
Can't do it, you guys.
Chili with cinnamon.
It's disgusting. So like my friend Steve, because I told you we travel a lot for travel baseball, and I always want to try whatever the regional food is. And we would go, so we're like, oh, we're going to go to Skyline. We're going to try this chili. We're all sitting there and we're looking at each other going like, what are we doing?
Well, we also have some chili wars going on in Michigan. I mean, we
Yeah.
have the like Flint style or Detroit style chili.
Yeah,
and
or
it's,
like Coney's.
like
you know?
highly contested which one you
Yeah.
put on your hot dog.
Yeah, and it doesn't have cinnamon in it. I can tell
No.
you that.
It still is like dog food though.
Well, there's some good ones,
I mean, but to be fair, my favorite chili is Hormel with beans out of
Right.
the can.
I can't do that. No, nothing from the can.
So maybe my chili expertise is, null
Some
and
people
void.
make
Yeah.
a good white chicken chili. I don't know if you ever had that.
Yeah,
You can get some
Jason.
good, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Or
I do
in
love that,
in the
yeah.
fall, he'll make like a smoked chili, but he'll smoke all the meats over top of the chili, so it like drips down into the chili, and then he adds it all at the end.
Yeah, because you're always eating that, and it looks really good, and it smells good, and I'm always like, why don't I get any? So like, can
Because
we get some?
ate it all.
But like next time, can you make more, please?
Maybe we had some friends over, and he made chili, and they're like, we need to figure out how to do this.
Yes, so good. I'd like more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, should we try the last
We
one?
can try
All
the
right.
last one. Okay.
Cheers, everybody.
We do
All
have
right.
hints because we have 2 letters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which-
well, what is it? What is it? Your
The
hint
letters
then?
are debatable.
I mean, if you can't read them, right? as you guys saw from my my handwriting.
Okay. What is that?
It's so mild.
It's so mild. It's it's creamier for sure. That's a really mild flavor.
So Debbie, I promise you no pickle flavors.
Sometimes I wonder if because they make these in such small batches, if the flavoring sticks to the side of the bags or something. Don't you notice that when we try them, they seem more mild?
Sometimes, yeah, for sure. For sure.
This is a
I don't know what this is.
I can't place it at all.
I can't.
It's something creamy, maybe like on a butterscotchy side, but
Well, you just said two of the words that are in the flavor, and that would be buttercream.
Buttercream.
buttercream. Okay.
Yeah.
which would be pretty mild. That's basically just cream coffee.
Yeah, right. With like, I would imagine like a butter extract or something being in it, like, you know, kind
Yeah.
of like when you make a buttercream icing.
I like our birthday cake one so much better. To me, that tastes more like frosting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I really taste too, is like a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I have the butter as an aftertaste. Like I feel
And
like
after,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It kind of coats your tongue in an interesting way too, which I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
That's the hard part about tasting all these flavors. We have probably 70 new ones in your office at all times to try.
Yeah.
And it's so hard for them to compete with the flavors that we've already had and like love.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you walk, like coming up to my office, and Will's office is right across the hall, you can smell like all the flavors. And I mean, it smells great.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, you know, you'll hear us say like we don't always love the R&D, the research and development part, because you're trying so many coffees, and sometimes it's not fun because you're like, what am I trying?
We try to do 6 at a time, and we have to do it almost every week.
Yeah.
If we're keeping up on it.
oh my God.
So it can be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially sussing out what Patty did to us.
You never know.
You got that right.
But like I said, I didn't give you guys anything weird
No.
today. I didn't want to give you the rose
She was
flavor.
very nice to you.
Yeah. Or the
No.
Earl Grey flavor. The cardamom we've done before isn't my favorite either. You know,
Yeah.
we've had some odd flavors that just don't really mesh, I'm going to say.
Mushroom. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
when you guys were tasting that, it was like, oh, there is no way I'd even put that in my mouth.
Yeah,
No.
that was
Well,
disgusting. I
yeah.
don't know how people drink that every day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know,
mean,
popular
we're-
opinion, but I still have the bacon in my drawer because I want nothing to do with it.
The bacon.
Really? Did you try it?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like the smell of bacon. I don't like the taste of bacon.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even want to think about it. I mean, and I don't even want to brew it for my husband. It's just in the drawer.
That's probably
Oh.
just a giveaway. then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well-
we have some people who like beg for the bacon.
Yeah.
Well, they can have my bag.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it
I mean,
up
we've
for
done,
action.
we've done some odd flavors throughout the years, like the sage stuffing, the
Yeah,
bubble
the sage
gum.
stuffing. Yeah,
I
is what you
loved
said.
the sage stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
like
still,
that one
I still have that
too.
one.
Do
Did you
you?
try
Yeah.
it?
No, I have to open it and grind it because I bought it whole bean and it's too much.
Oh,
too much
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I feel you.
The bubble gum was really good.
I like the bubble
we
gum.
got yelled at over the bubble gum
Yeah.
by some guy. He had been gifted a subscription and he
Oh.
refused to try any of the flavors and just said he didn't like it.
Yeah.
And the bubble gum was the real clinching point for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny to me when like somebody commented on our Facebook, like, these flavors are getting ridiculous. And just like,
We try.
Yeah.
We try not to do too many ridiculous flavors.
Like, this is just the fun of the box, you know, like, you know.
I like it. I like trying different stuff.
Yeah. And
Every
obviously, I
month.
think a lot of people do too, right?
What was your, did you have the ice cream flavors yet?
I did.
You did? Jennifer, what was your favorite?
I think I like that Neapolitan one. Wasn't that the first one I was like, that's
Yes.
the first one I
You
went
did
with.
tell
I
me.
loved that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
The chocolate
that one
strawberry.
was so good. That one's like gone. It's like sold out almost.
Yeah.
That one was
What,
really
what
good.
about you, Debbie? What was your
I
favorite?
like the Neapolitan, but I also really like the Bomb Pop.
The bomb pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a unique one. I think people are afraid to try it too, which is so unfortunate because we know it has a weird name, but it is good.
Yeah. Yeah, that lime flavor. People are like, lime and coffee? What? But it
Yeah.
is. It's so good.
The most interesting thing to me was we were like, we kind of picked the ice creams that we wanted to do.
Mhm.
And then we had to sit and go, what's in a bomb pop? Like, what flavors is a bomb pop?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys have, this might be a Michigan thing, but Superman ice cream. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think
that's
it's more
my
regional.
favorite ice cream ever.
Yeah.
My kids love
So
it.
we were going to do a Superman ice cream, and it's like, I think it's like blue raspberry and like lemon and
It's like red, yellow, blue.
yeah, like all swirled
mixed,
together.
Swirled together.
But we were so when I reach out to my flavoring companies, and I have a couple, and I'll say, hey, I want a Superman flavor, and they're like, what? And they're actually in Jersey, so they're like,
That's why.
huh?
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, what is that? And I'm like, well, let's
Online.
do these 3 flavors together. They're like, no,
Yeah.
no. So sometimes we have to mix things together to see if we can get the flavors to come out too.
There was the one when we did, it was the hurricane. And we mixed a bunch of our fruit flavored flavorings together here because we just couldn't find anything that tasted. And that's kind of what hurricane is. It's just mixed fruits. That turned out so good.
That was one of my favorites, actually. I really like that. That was in the New Orleans box.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Or the Mardi Gras box, I should say.
Right.
But Britton told me yesterday I've got until October to get all of the flavors figured out for 2025 because we have to order the lids for the K-Cups.
Yep.
So I know Bill likes to send ideas sometimes, and Debbie's had some ideas, and Jennifer, if you have any ideas.
Well, we were approving artwork through December, and then I had an epiphany, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't have lids. We don't have January.
Yeah. I've got to start. Like I have all the themes figured out, but I've got to go in and fill in the flavors.
Not only that, because we have to order the advent calendar for 2025 lids at the same time. So we have to figure that out too.
Oh, geez, really? I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's so much work.
In the advent calendar that I really wanted in real life.
Oh, what was it?
I don't know, but I have another one, so I'll go through it. I have an advent calendar that I haven't opened yet.
I love that. I love advent calendars. They're like one of my favorite things to get.
And the flavors this year for the advent calendar are so good.
Oh, we're going to be in a Made in Michigan advent calendar this year. It's like all things that are like Michigan products. And they're going to do our Michigan cherry coffee in it.
In one of the days.
Yeah.
Nice.
But our advent calendar is so good this year.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
And we made the names more descriptive so you guys will know what the flavors are.
Well, I have a coal that I don't want to eat, don't want to brew either. Because
do you want to know what's funny about that one is like when we did that one, because it's a licorice flavor, black licorice, which some people like love and some people hate. And I think we've said this before. Do you hate it?
I hate
and
black
you hate
licorice.
it. I love black licorice and I like the flavoring.
I like
and some
it.
people here. Yeah. Okay. So do you like black licorice?
Yes.
Okay. See, we like black licorice.
It is. It's one of those love or hate flavors. There is no in between.
But there were a couple people here that tried it who don't like black licorice, and they're like, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe they're being nice to me. I don't know.
They probably do like black licorice. They just didn't know it.
But what I didn't
too
realize,
intense. I like, and I don't want an entire black licorice, but I like an anise and an Italian cookie and bacon.
Yeah.
So like I can take it in, like it was too much.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
What was surprising though is we had so many people come back and reorder that, and a lot of people said that they were of Swedish heritage, and like that meant that they really loved licorice because it was a part of their culture. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Bill says the advent calendar was like getting a present every day.
Yeah,
that's why we love them.
Yeah.
We love presents. Every day.
Bill just said what it was like. The next comment is really perfect though, because he was like, as soon as it started brewing, I knew exactly what it was going to be, and I didn't want it.
Didn't want it again.
And no, thank you.
Well, and I loved that my mom tricked us too in the stockings because I didn't know our names were on the stockings on the insert.
Yeah.
She had actually put all our names and then Cole in your stocking.
I know. I didn't even see that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't either until she pointed it out. But yeah, the back of the insert was like a fireplace mantle with all our names and then Cole and hers.
I mean,
I still have it. I'm going to have to go look at it.
Yeah.
We giggled when she pointed it out and it was like, oh, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I
It
deserve
was
coal.
funny.
Let's be honest.
She loves doing sneaky things like that.
Oh, for sure. Like just how like we haven't had a baking contest in a long time because she wants to keep the
Her
yeah,
championship.
her
Oh,
crown that
yeah.
she bought herself, you know. You gotta love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, are we good for today?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna get back into the warehouse and
All
get
right.
subscriptions
Oh,
on.
good work.
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Thank
ladies,
you
for
guys
helping
so
out.
much for
Yeah.
joining us
Oh,
and
thank you for
For
inviting
having
me.
me.
making this happen.
Yes.
Yeah, this was so fun. It was so nice to like just see both of you guys in person and
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
plan something again
yeah.
soon. And I mean, we could always include people in our baking challenges
That would be fun.
because there's 3 of us and there's 4 things to bake.
That's true. That's true. We could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
good
that
idea.
now that we know how the program works.
yeah. Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Yep.
All right. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful week and
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll-
You
Enjoy the
too.
summer.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
see you
Yeah.
next
All
week.
right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Guys.